EFD Circle 5, and I've been asked to share some teachings on animal medicine, which is one of my favorite topics. And I would love to tell you about the archetype of the South Gate. I know last time we talked about Eagle, which is the archetype of the spring, or the East Gate. And the spring is known for birth. It's the season of birth. So, you know, you hear all the little baby birds singing. There's a lot of flowers coming up. It's just a beautiful time. I look forward to it all the time. It's my favorite season. And it's packed with energy. And, you know, well, it's obvious why Eagle represents the East Gate. And next we have the Summer Gate, which is the time of adolescence. So it's a time of rapid growth, pretty easy living. If you were Plains First Nations, it would be easy living for you. You wouldn't be, you know, probably freezing to death at night, and there'd be lots of buffalo around, and berries and crops to harvest. And on the West Coast, certainly there's a lot of fish, and food was very plentiful. So, and growing like crazy. So there's a certain animal associated with the summer that I'd love to talk about, and that is snake medicine. And originally, when I started working with it, I was kind of, I didn't really want to work with it because I didn't like snakes. And how can you not like an animal? Well, because I thought it was creepy and slithery and kind of surprising. Like, all of a sudden they're there and they're freaking me out, but really they're just minding their own business and doing their own thing. And they're not slimy. They actually say that a human skin is slimier than a snake. Snakes are dry. And the beautiful thing about snake is that snake teaches us to be really close to the Earth Mother. She stays close because she's on her belly sliding along, so she can stay in really good communication with the Earth Mother, which is what we all want to do. We want to put our feet on the Earth Mother and take our guidance from her. She's our true mother. And when we can build on that thought, then we've got a really good tether to the earth plane. Also about snake medicine, some people say it's magic. And part of the reason for that is the transmutation aspect. Now, this is interesting because the snake sheds her skin all at once. So I guess she, you know, when she's going to shed her skin, she kind of freezes and her eyes get cloudy, and people think she might be dead, but she's not. She's just kind of chilling out there for a second. Then all of a sudden she'll start moving along, and she'll leave all her skin behind her. And in that way, we think of a change in consciousness. So if we want to change our opinion or our ideas about something, call on snake. It's gonna be rapid growth, rapid change. And also, when you use snake energy, you're also inviting the element of fire, and fire is power energy. And what I wanted to talk to you too about change of consciousness that you're going to experience when you're talking about transmuting the energy. So, for example, if you're hurt by somebody, by their actions, rather than hurt them back or take it inward and feel pain about it, you can enhance your consciousness level so that you are thinking on a higher level, and you're going to see that person as a soul inside their human suit, as we all are. That's what I like to say. We're souls inside of human suits. We are energetic life force that never dies. We change our dimension, but we never die. So, so when you can use your soul vision, and you can look at that poor person, or that person who has, you know, treated you poorly, and you look at their soul and you think, oh, they're not doing that great. Maybe I should, you know, blast them with some prayers. Creator, can you get on that? Can you pray for that person over there? And they will, you know, take over, creator will take over and zap that person and look after them. And you can also say, you can put a little image of them in the palm of your hand and say, I release you with love to your lessons. And then you go, and you blow them away from yourself, and you can actually feel the energy of the universe come along, the loving energy of the universe come along and go whoosh, and get that person right out of your realm. So in this way, it's very liberating and very powerful, because if people can't get to you, the sky's the limit for you. Because let's face it, part of the problem and well, the scary and difficult part of being a human is having to deal with other humans. And they're on all kinds of levels of consciousness and understanding and development. And sometimes we can get really impatient with them and find them irritating and all that other stuff. So it's a nice way to, you know, to step out of the way and let Creator engage with them. And also in that way, you are using the energy of fire. So you're accessing understanding of your male and female energy. So we all have male and female energy. And when we learn how to strengthen both parts equally, we are actually accessing divine energy. So when we have that kind of view of humanity, we are able to experience things with a willingness. So a willingness to tolerate a new experience because we know we can rise above it. So, you know, we can transmute any situation, which puts us in the power seat. And we're accepting in this way all parts of our life, good and bad. And we are going to use that energy to give us a change in consciousness, and that will give us power in the situation. So in this way, Snake will take you to a much higher level. And when you think of elevating, you can think of the material plane. So you can access more intellect and power. The material plane, which is physical vitality. The mental plane, which is intellect and power. The emotional plane, which is all about creation and wisdom and understanding and wholeness. And the spiritual plane, which is, you know, going to connect us from the Earth Mother way, way up to the Supreme Soul or Creator, God, Great Spirit, the eternity, right? And so when we can have that view of life, we're doing really well. And all of this is because of snake medicine. So that little slimy little snake is not slimy. He's teaching us a lot of medicine that we can use throughout our whole lives. And I want you to think about how you could use snake medicine. We've got about a week left until the end of the summer gate. So if there's anything you need to process or get out of the way, start thinking about snake. Just call on snake and say, please, snake, please help me to understand this problem and see it in a different way so I can get beyond it. I don't want it to be a problem. I don't want it bogging me down. I want to transmute it and go further. And you are going to turn into a really well-developed, enhanced, enlightened person. And all that is because of good old Snake coming along, teaching us about her life and how she lives. So enjoy the snake medicine, and I'll look forward to getting any of your questions. Thank you.